Splashdown in Sausalito. A small plane crashes into Richardson Bay. Both people, we're glad to tell you, on board are okay. Good evening. I'm Dan Ashley.
And I'm Carolyn Johnson. The two-engine plane started sinking immediately, but thanks to quick work by the Coast Guard and a nearby boat, both passengers were quickly plucked off that plane. ABC 7's Tomas Roman is live in Sausalito with more on how this all happened. Tomas.
All right, Carolyn, just offshore here in Richardson Bay, there's a Coast Guard boat marking the spot where this plane went down. Now, Sausalito police tell us that the pilot is a 75-year-old local resident, and he and his passenger are fine. Now, as you can imagine, just about everybody has a camera nowadays, and this event got a lot of camera attention, including a video. This is video of a hydroplane attempting to take off just off Bridgeway Boulevard in Sausalito. You can see the plane starting to take off and then apparently hitting a wake. It then flipped nose first into Richardson Bay. This man was sitting in a restaurant as the plane went by.
It was just kind of floating along, and then it just gunned its engine and took off and went right by the restaurant, just cruising along in the water. And it had a lot of speed, and it looks like it started to get a little airborne and hit a wake from a boat, and it just shot up and then went slamming down to the water.
Jennifer Franicki saw the plane and immediately started taking pictures as her boyfriend called 911.
It did bounce a few times. They actually did skim the water. They didn't bounce to any great height at all.
Sausalito Police Chief Jennifer Tejada says the event is being called a plane incident, not an accident.
It either caught a wake in the water or it was pilot error, but the plane flipped over. It had two occupants, two males. Both were able to get out of the plane without any injuries. They were taken to shore by some private boaters.
Octavia Garrity watched the rescue from home.
They had to swim or paddle or whatever you want to call it, 15 feet or something to the tugboat, and then they got on.
Both people were given medical attention but did not require hospitalization. The event drew a huge crowd that gathered to see where the plane went down no more than 100 yards offshore. These photos were taken by Jennifer Franicki and Mark Kahn, who were looking out of their Sausalito condo at 728. They show the two-seater as it sits in the water. Now, Sausalito police tell us there were no drugs or alcohol involved in this incident. They're now trying to figure out how to get that plane out of Richardson Bay. Reporting live in Sausalito, I'm Tomas Roman, ABC 7 News.